Hi, brothers. Happy New Year. 2025 is here, and the world is changing very fast. The question is, are you ready to thrive in this new year? Let's talk about how you can make 2025 the best year of your life by focusing on self care, relationships, and finances. Because no matter what the future holds, it's all about how you prepare for the changes for the new world. So let's dive into it. Let's start with the big picture. 2025 will be a year of transformation. We're talking about major advancements in technologies like AI and automation, new opportunities in the digital job market, and a stronger focus on mental health and emotional resilience. Change is inevitable, but the good news is you have the power to adapt and grow. Here at Perfecto Casa, my goal is to help you prepare for these changes with confidence. Let's break it down into three areas where you can take charge: self care, relationships, and finances. First up, self care. In a fast paced world, mental and physical health are your greatest assets. Here's how you can stay grounded in 2025. Start small but consistent. Use fitness apps or AI driven apps to track your fitness and physical health. This will keep you motivated. Practice mindfulness daily. In my case, because I'm a Muslim, I pray 5 times a day, and then I do sajda shukr, which is a way to thank God, talk to God. In a way, you're talking to yourself because you're alone. You're speaking about the things that you're planning and things that you're thankful for. So it helps. It's sort of a meditation. So you should try that as well. Build a nighttime routine that helps you take charge for the next day. The idea is, so every night you conclude the day, what you achieved today, and then you plan the next day in advance so that you are in control of your life. For me, I started writing things down before 2 years back, and then over time, after 2 years, when I look back, I realized that part only has helped me achieve so much, be more productive, and be more proactive that I cannot even begin to describe. So, practice something that helps you in the self care journey. Next, relationships. In this digital world, real relationships are very important more than ever. Here's what I've learned: make time for your loved ones. Be it a weekly call, a monthly call, messages, video messages, audio messages, memes, whatever you can to connect with your real connections, your loved ones. That is essential because in this digital era, we often believe that everybody we see in our on our feed, they are friends, we know them, but in reality, the circle is usually small, and it should be small. So that should be a quality circle, and you have to maintain those relationships. So give your loved ones a call. Develop active listening skills. People who listen to others, they have stronger bonds with them. If you only speak, if you only have conversations to reply, to respond, that's always a disaster. I know people who don't even let you finish what you're saying, and they have an answer ready. You don't communicate with them. It's just like talking to a wall. So don't be that person. Silence is another way to respond. Know when to be silent. Know when to speak up, how much to speak, what to say. And that only happens if you actively listen. Don't shy away from difficult conversations. Growth happens there. Relationship bonds get stronger when you take these difficult conversations head on. There's no way to ignore these. If you ignore these, your relationships are always in a gray area where you're not speaking about the tough things and the other person is also not saying those things, but you both know there's an elephant in the room, but you're not discussing it. You should talk about these things and settle those, come to conclusions, communicate. I'll be honest, balancing work, family, and relationships hasn't been easy, but over time, I've learned how to do that. And this has resulted in me having meaningful relationships, which I'm really, really proud of. I've learned to balance work with that. Finally, finances. The financial economy is ever evolving, ever changing. You shouldn't always be relying on luck. Here's how you can prepare yourself. Start saving now. Automatic savings, anything, charge savings as a bill so that it's a non-negotiable. When you do that, you'll have something in the bank, and bank balance is always helpful. Learn a new skill or a hustle that you can monetize. There are digital opportunities coming out every day, so make use of that and find a way to monetize the skill that you learn or a side hustle. Invest in your long-term goal, whether it's retirement or starting a business. Plan beforehand. I've made my fair share of budgeting mistakes in my 20s, and now that I have a daughter and a family, I plan accordingly. I budget accordingly. I save accordingly. So having a financial plan helps you in the long run. And it's a boring thing to do, but there's no young age to do that. when you look at social media, everybody wants to tell you how to be a millionaire and all of that. I strongly believe that you should start with what you have. Aim for those things, million, multi-millionaire, billionaire, but I think you should start with what you have and how you can make the best use of that. Make calculated risks so that you don't have to rely on luck. So make informed financial decisions. So here's your action plan for 2025. Take care of your mind and body. Strengthen your connections with your loved ones. Build a solid financial foundation. So tell me, what are you going to do in 2025? What's your biggest goal? Tell me in the comment section, whether it's buying a car, a house, saving for a vacation, or anything, buying a phone, whatever your financial plan, goal, other goals related to self-care or relationships are, let me know in the comment section and we can have a good discussion on that. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to this channel where we help young men build balanced and fulfilling lives through self-care, relationships, and finances. Hit the bell icon if you haven't already. I keep an eye on the topics that are important to you, so let me know if you have any ideas where I can fill the gap by making content there. See you in the next video.